Good morning, everyone. I want to thank you so much for being here on what will become a historic day in the Peach State. I'm incredibly excited to name the next senator from the great state of Georgia. This is a bittersweet moment for millions of hardworking Georgians, myself included. Our senior senator, Johnny Isakson, is a public servant through and through, a statesman you can trust to act with dignity and respect, a friend and a mentor to many of us that stand beside me here today, from literally all walks of life and from both sides of the aisle. A man of character who always put policy ahead of politics, Senator Isakson worked diligently in Washington to champion our veterans and give these American heroes the care and the support that they need. He has stood with our farmers and our agribusiness leaders in tough harvest, bumper crops, and hurricanes. Johnny has certainly done his part to keep Georgia growing. And under the Gold Dome, he has fought for policies that spurred economic growth, opportunity, and prosperity in every corner of our state. And in our nation's capital, he pushed for strong borders, tough foreign policy, better health care, and the protection of freedom for hardworking Americans as well as our allies overseas. As Georgia Republicans, we owe a debt of gratitude to Johnny Isakson for charting the course. In my opinion, he joins the likes of Bo Calloway and Paul Coverdale as some of the party's early trailblazers and most impactful leaders. Yesterday, at the U.S. Capitol, men and women, Republican and Democrat, honored Johnny for hours. I'm confident that hardworking Georgians from every corner of this state could and will sing his praises for years to come. While Senator Isakson could not be with us here today in person, I know he is watching this moment right now live feed. So Johnny, on behalf of all Georgians, far and wide, thank you. Your impact and legacy will literally live on for generations to come. We owe you a big debt of gratitude. Thank you very much. As many of you know and have reported, we took an unconventional approach to picking Senator Isakson's replacement. When Johnny called to announce his retirement plans, I had no short list prepared nor no leading candidate in mind. I had no favors to repay and no intention of making any backroom deal. While unorthodox, we opened a process to everyone. We were open, transparent, and successful in finding Georgia's next U.S. Senator. In total, over 500 hardworking Georgians offered themselves for service. Men and women who were willing to put their lives on hold. Mothers and fathers, business leaders, great elected officials, friends and neighbors who wanted to be part of the solution, not just complain about the problems. While only one can go to D.C. and represent our interest in the Senate, I do hope those that submitted resumes will find alternative ways to serve their community and our state. We need more people to roll up their sleeves and get to work. We need more Georgians who are willing to sacrifice their time and talents for the greater good. We need less critics and more public servants. I also ask those who applied to rally around our new senator, to unite over a shared vision for our future, help champion policies and people that will build a better Georgia. There's one thing I know for certain when it comes to making significant reforms, and that is this: we are better and stronger together. Today, I'm proud to announce that conservative businesswoman and political outsider Kelly Loeffler will be Georgia's next U.S. Senator. As many of you know, Kelly grew up on a family farm, growing soybeans and raising cattle, showing animals through 4-H like our girls did, learning about commodity pricing and futures literally on the countertop of her kitchen counter. Kelly has worked her way through high school, college, and graduate school. She began building a successful career and found her way to Georgia, where she met her husband, Jeff, and grew companies that have created jobs, economic opportunity, and prosperity here in Georgia and beyond. From the farm to the New York Stock Exchange, Kelly has really lived the American dream. And I'm confident that she will work every single day to keep that dream alive for our children, grandchildren, and for the generations of Georgians and Americans to come. Like Senator Perdue, Kelly is an outsider. Like Ivanka Trump, Kelly is smart, accomplished, and a savvy businesswoman. And like our president, Kelly is ready to take on the status quo, the politically correct, and the special interest. She knows that Washington is fundamentally broken. She knows that we need to drain the swamp. She knows that, as our soon-to-be senior Senator David Perdue says, the road to socialism will not run through Georgia. Kelly Loeffler will stand with our president, Senator Perdue, and their allies in the House and Senate to keep America great. She will end this impeachment circus in Washington and get Congress back to working for the people of our country. She is a woman of faith and conviction who believes without a doubt that life begins at conception. She will champion the pro-life cause in Washington and stop the radical left's abortion on demand agenda. Kelly wants to strengthen our immigration laws and finish the border wall so we can stop Mexican drug cartels from flooding our streets right here in Georgia with drugs, weapons, violence, and fear. Like Senator Isaacson, Kelly supports our veterans and will protect our military institutions and the communities they support here in our state. She is a trusted leader who knows how to get the job done. She will make our small business owners, farmers, veterans, teachers, students, and our families proud. I'm excited to appoint Georgia's first female senator in nearly 100 years. But more important, we can clap for that. But more importantly, I'm excited to appoint a lifelong Republican who shares our conservative values and our vision for a safer, stronger Georgia. A patriot who believes in the greatness of America and has lived it herself, who is proud to call Georgia home, and who is willing to serve for freedom's sake. A hard-working businesswoman who will protect the American dream from the socialist nightmare of Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. A real conservative who will defend life, protect the Second Amendment, champion pro-growth policies, and support our president to put hard-working Georgians first. We've seen firsthand the impact of political outsiders like Donald Trump and David Perdue in Washington, D.C. It is time that we send them some reinforcements to keep America great. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our next U.S. Senator, Kelly Loeffler.